Welcome to Corrections Reflections Podcast, a platform dedicated to individuals who've experienced incarceration. When I was 19 years old, I made a decision that would change my life. Eventually, I would find myself in prison. And when I got out, I made it my mission to help give those who faced incarceration a voice. If you haven't already got my book, you can find it on Amazon. The name of the book is Guilty, the story they never told. After I got the first package, I thought I was a big shot. I had some money. I didn't have to rely on anyone. I didn't have to rely on any brothers, any family. I wasn't without. It's not fun being indigent. So I did my best to buy some blue jeans, buy some t-shirts, some tennis shoes.
Oh yeah, shoes.
Yeah. As soon as I got the drop, I got paid. I was a new person.
Yeah.
Being in the county the first time, I was indigent. Ain't nobody there for me. That's kind of embarrassing, honestly. Especially when you want to try to be somebody.
Yeah. How much was that tobacco worth?
$75 for three peanut butter lids.
Ooh.
For those who don't know, peanut butter lids, just the typical peanut butter jar. I don't know how big that is. What is that like? I don't know what that is. What is that? 8 or 16 ounces or something?
Yeah, 16 ounces.
Just a regular jar of peanut butter.
Yeah.
The lid. That's the measuring cap for tobacco. So 3 lids would be a pouch of tobacco, and that would be about $75. But if it was hot, if there was a lot of tobacco, it was $25 a pouch.
Yeah. Let's say about the pouch.
But whenever I went to the next yard, it was about $75 a pouch too. Sometimes it was $100 a pouch, $200 a pouch.
Did y'all have tailor-mades?
A couple times.
It was like a special occasion when they came around with it.
Yeah. I thought I was the man. I had a new fit, a new fresh fit. You know what I mean? I wasn't wearing no state ass grays or anything.
And grays, yeah, you used to them. I catch myself wearing gray all the time still.
I'm wearing gray right now.
Yeah.
The second time I went and got a pack, they actually asked me to do it again. And whenever you first go to prison, people see you as a crash dummy.
Yeah.
They label you automatic. First timer?
Yeah.
Crash out. So they think that you're going to crash out. You're going to do some stupid shit and get in trouble for them,
Yep.
So these dudes asked me to do it again. So this time I told them I wanted a phone. There was too many phones on the yard and I didn't have one.
Yep.
So I really wanted one. And I told him I wanted a phone in the next payment. And I told him that I wanted some tree.
Yeah.
He gave it to me. He gave me more tobacco. I jumped the fence. I got the next pack. I brought it back over. This time it was easier. It was fast. Threw it over.
Learn for the first time, huh?
Yeah.
So tell me how much money you think you end up making off of all of it.
I don't know. I got more than 2 packs.
Yeah.
But that second pack, I wanted the phone.
Uh-huh.
And they gave it to me. So they wanted me to do it a couple more times after that, but I told them no. After the second time, I got the phone. I got what I wanted. I had the money. I had all the money. I had the phone. I was smoking. I was high. It didn't matter. Like I told you, the first day I touched down.
Yeah.
That shit. They was like, "You want to get high?" Shit. I was high every day.
Yeah.
I went and got a few more drops after that. So this one dude, he had some money, and he was bringing in dope.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't really fucking with that shit.
Yeah.
It's all the same charge. You know what I mean? Dope is the same as phone. It's the same as tobacco, same as tree. It doesn't matter. It's all a Class X.
Yeah.
But honestly, I wasn't fucking with that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I knew in the first few packs that I brought in, there was dope in it.
Mm-hmm.
But that wasn't all it was. That wasn't all it consisted of.
Yes.
I seen what was in the packs. And this other dude wanted me to go get some dope, but I didn't want to. And he told me he would pay me half of what he got.
Oh, yeah?
And so I told him, all right. Bro, I went out there. The first time I went out there for him, I went out there in the middle of the night. It was like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
We popped the window. We opened the window. I crawled out. I fucking went down the edge of the building like I was a fucking ninja.
Oh, yeah.
And peeking around the corners and shit.
Double agent, huh?
And I went directly to the spot that I went the first time. And the second time I got the pack.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they ain't come and get me yet, they didn't see it.
Yeah.
So I made it all the way over there. I jumped the fence, bro. I made it all the way over. This time, this guy's people put it in the shipping container yard.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me it was in a certain shipping container. And, bro, you know how there's only like 3 or 4 colors of the shipping containers?
Yep.
And there was a lot of them.
I don't know.
And I was trying to look for the ones closest to the road and the ones closest to the fence, to the yard.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it was tough. And I went over there, it wasn't there. I came back, I was like, it's not there. It's not. Matter of fact, I climbed over the first time.
Uh-huh.
Told him it's not there. I went back into the unit, snuck back into the window.
Yeah.
He called his people, and he was like, "It's there. It's there. It's there." I was like, "No, it's not. It's not there. I'm not gonna. There's no way that I would come back right now and tell you it's not there if it's there."
Yeah.
I literally looked in like 15 containers.
I'm not gonna jump over there.
This dude gave me specific instructions, and I followed his instructions.
Mm-hmm.
And then I even did more, and it wasn't there. And I think his people were fucking with him.
Yeah.
But finally, sometime later, he was like, all right, it's there. He was on the phone with him while he was telling me, yo, it's there. He's talking to him, he's talking to me. He's like, it's there, go now, it's there. Man, it's like 3:30 in the morning now.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I'm trying to go to bed now.
Yeah.
Like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna get tricked off now. This is some crash dummy shit. So, he ended up talking me into it. So I went back over. This time it was there. It was there. It wasn't there the first time. This time it was there. I got it. I tossed it over the fence. It was just a little, you know what I mean, a little pack.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't huge or nothing, but I tossed it over the fence. I jumped over. I ran straight back to my unit,
Mm-hmm.
and I ran to the window because I went out the window.
Mm-hmm.
So I ran straight back to the window. And when I got back to the window was closed.
Oh no.
And there was nobody there. Bro, tell me that wasn't some dope head shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck? There was nobody there. And, bro, it's like every day everyone was high. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was insane. That was some dope head shit if I'd ever seen it, man.
That's
I
crazy.
literally went. I was now at the window, banging on the window,
Oh,
hoping there wasn't a guard in there. You know.
Wow.
And then finally somebody opened the window. They let me in. Whenever I threw the pack over, I jumped over, and you know those state grade pants.
Mm-hmm.
The privacy fence, you know, is like it had spikes on the top, like a privacy fence.
Yeah, like it's spiked up and then
So-
phone size.
So so on the back side of the fence, there was the 2x4, like I would say 3 to 4 foot up, right?
Mm-hmm.
You'd have to take a really high step to get onto this 2x4, and then you could boost yourself over the fence, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what I did. And when I got to the top of the fence, I stepped up on that 2x4.
Mm-hmm.
I got to the top of the fence, and when I got to the top of the fence, I went to jump down. And when I jumped down, I was standing on top of the fence.
Yeah.
I jumped, but like I didn't jump up. I like jumped forward.
Yeah.
And when I did, the back of my state pants
Uh-huh.
caught the fence, and I went face first. 10
shit.
foot high. 10
Oh,
foot
damn.
fence. I went face first into the ground.
Man.
Bro, I was fucked up. I fucked my arm up.
Oh no.
I'm not playing. I thought that I broke my ankle or something. Really fucked my arm up really bad.
Damn.
I fucked my tooth up.
Yeah.
I had always had good straight teeth
Yep.
on the bottom, and after I did this,
Ooh.
I went to the mirror. I knew it. I felt it. I tasted it. I felt that something was off in my mouth,
Mm-hmm.
and I was scared. And I've always been so scared of losing my teeth.
Bro, it's
And I went to the mirror, and sure as shit, I fucked it up, man. I fucked like 2 teeth up, and I'm just so thankful I didn't lose them.
yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of people's worst fear is losing their teeth.
Bro, but the fact that I literally did that. I was in pain. I went back to the window.
Yeah.
Nobody was there. I'm knocking on the window. No one's there. I stand out there for at least 5 minutes, man. I'm freaking out. I'm thinking I'm about to get booked, man. You know, all kinds of charges or whatever. But finally someone came and let me in.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And the next day I was supposed to go to work. I didn't work for like 3 or 4 days. I was fucked up.
Oh yeah,
I
but
was,
you got the pack.
no, I was fucked up.
Oh, you fucked up from when you
Hell
fell?
yeah, I was in pain, bro. I was
Ah,
fucked up. I thought I
damn.
broke my leg and shit.
Damn, felt like when you go to lower security.
Hell
and
yeah, I was
the,
fucked
and the
up.
brothers beat on your legs and stuff, innit?
Man. No, work center was cool.
Yeah.
Shit, it was cool, man. There was people in some people's drops. They were getting
They was getting hit.
whole liters of alcohol.
Oh, damn.
They was getting stuff from the world, man. They was getting that real shit.
Yeah.
This one dude, he was a white dude, real good homies. He was like, "Hey, Pac-Man," he was like, "Hey, go over to my bunk and get underneath the rack and pull out that box and get a drink." And I was like, "All right." And his unit wasn't my unit, so I went over to his rack and I told the celly, I was like, "Hey, yo," he told me to come over here and get a drink. And I pulled it out. It was a whole bottle of clear Tavarsky. I was like, bro, what the fuck? And I've never been a huge drinker or nothing.
Yeah.
And I couldn't even finish the shot. I was like, nah, bro.
Bro,
This is crazy.
You about to throw up, man.
This is crazy, man. The work center's wild, man. Shit, we was playing sports. Basketball, softball.
Horseshoes.
Horseshoes. It was cool. Going to work, leaving the compound, coming back. Hey, check this out. I worked for DPS. One time, we went over to the women's prison in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
What is that? Mabel Bassett or Eddie Warrior?
It might be Eddie Warrior.
Eddie Warrior, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be Eddie Warrior. Because I know the one in Tulsa is...
Mabel Bassett?
Man, it's a black town or whatever, but it's like the neighborhood of North Tulsa or whatever. So it's a G, I believe. Yeah, I think. I can't. But it was it's like a halfway house or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nah. This was the women's prison, the one in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Outside of the prison, they had a few shipping containers out in the parking lot, and in these shipping containers, inside the prison, they got classrooms, they got, they got all kinds of stuff, computers, they got a bunch of stuff, right?
Library.
A library, yeah. So one time we had to go over to the women's prison and go through some shipping containers. Now, when I was there, it was like, I think the year was maybe 2017 or 2018. I don't remember. But inside these shipping containers, we was going through some shit, and we was helping our bosses, and they left us unattended. And I stumbled upon a caseload, those case file boxes. I stumbled upon a box, several boxes full of cell phones.
Oh, dang.
They were flip phones. And automatically, my mind started thinking,
oh, yeah.
and I was going to take these back to the yard, and I was going to sell them. And I was going to sell them for cheap. Because now I knew where they were at, and we would probably come back. So I lined my shoes. I wear a size 12 shoe, right?
Yeah.
I lined my soles of my shoes with flip phones. I think I had 4 flip phones in each shoe.
Damn.
And then I put the sole, where your foot goes.
Yeah.
I put the sole part on top of it. And then I carried it into prison like that, and it was rough. Honestly, it was. I was trying not to break them, and I was trying to be easy, but at the same time, I was trying not to give away any indication, because whenever you come back to the yard, you get searched.
Yeah.
And half the time you get strip searched.
Yep.
So you know, so I was trying to be nonchalant, and I made it. I made it through. I made it all the way through, but I was way behind, bro. I was way behind. Everybody had a even I at the yard had a touch screen at this time.
Yeah.
I just was at work and saw all these cell phones, and I thought I was gonna
Funny.
be able to sell them for cheap, you know. But nowadays people got touch screens, and all you gotta do is get a phone card,
Yeah.
and you got a line,
Yeah.
you got a service, you know. And these flip phones, they would have to come with SIM cards and the right kind of SIM card and everything else. And
You was thinking right.
Yeah, I was thinking right. I didn't really get them off. I ended up just giving them. I ended up giving them away actually.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
To the less fortunate hands, like, you know what, man? You ain't got no money in the phone. Go ahead and take this.
Yeah. Yeah, but I made it all the way in, and man, it was intense, than a motherfucker. I was nervous.
Right. I bet. One time I had to switch shoes at a visit. That made me nervous.
Switch shoes.
Yeah, my son was the same size as me. I had to wear one of my shoes to the visit, and we switched shoes at the visit, whatever. And I just knew the shoes were too nice, so I knew they was gonna find out.
Mm.
And they went and did our strip search, whatever, and the guard was like, "Shit, nice shoes," and then we roll on. Ended up selling the shoes or trading them for another pair of shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some Chucks, so you know everybody at the yard wanted some all black and white Chucks.
Hell yeah.
They was like, "Oh, let me get those." I'm like, "Shit, let me get some Jordans."
So what ended up sending me to the next yard?
Mm-hmm.
I was supposed to go down in security. I was supposed to go to a halfway house.
Yes, sir.
And one day they came to get me, to drug test me,
Uh-huh.
so that I could go down in security.
Oh no.
And if I passed it, I got to go down. If I failed it, I assumed I just got to stay there.
Yeah.
But
Oh no.
they got me. I failed it. A lot of people went to lower security in the next few days, the next few weeks.
Yes, sir.
And I just assumed that I would, continue to do my time there at the work center.
Yeah.
Well, one day,
Yeah.
out of the blue, damn, I was having a good day.
Dang.
And they came and got me, and they was like, "Limco, yo, funk and junk, baby, roll up." And I was like, "What?"
Oh yeah.
They was like, "Yep, you're getting shipped. You're shipping out."
Oh no.
And I was like, "Damn, what? What do you mean? Where am I going?" Like, I don't understand, because I failed my drug test.
Yeah.
I knew that if I passed it, I would go down.
Yeah.
But I didn't pass it. So I knew that I was staying. So I was like, "What do you mean?" They was like, "Yep, you're shipping out. Go ahead and get your junk."
Oh, nice.
And I got it, but my time wasn't over, bro.
Yeah.
And I was nervous. They told me, they was like, "You're going up in security."
Oh no.
I was like, "Damn.
Back up, huh?
What the fuck? Back up?" No, I went straight to the work center.
Yeah.
Yeah, from
Oh, yeah.
A&R.
Yeah, you were straight. You did it.
Yeah, so A&R was cool, and I mean, it was 24-hour lockdown and shit. But,
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't horrible. You know?
When you got that hour out, did everybody have to take a shower together?
Yeah.
That's probably the only time you would ever have to take a shower with anybody else in there. Because it seemed like at the yard, it was like, motherfuckers didn't take a shower. We didn't take a shower at the same time.
Yeah.
If somebody got on the other end while another dude was in there, like everybody's seen it from the unit. They're like, "Oh, dude, what you doing?" They call him out like, "Oh, bro, there's somebody in there." That shit
Gay.
That shit gay. What you doing, bro? You don't see him in the shower? And they be there with no shower shoes, and, and they wouldn't be behind the wall. They'd be right there in the opening where everybody can see them. Like, bro, hey, scoot over. Hey, man, we got fresh fish in the house. Every time when I would do it.
I ended up going up in security.
Mm-hmm.
I went to William S. Key.
Yo.
They sent me to a high minimum because I had too many points.
Uh-huh.
And you see, that's what they do at A&R.
Yeah.
They assess you, and they assess you by your crime, your charges. They assess you by your gang affiliation, your tattoos. They assess you by your age.
Yeah, your age.
And after it's all added up, that's how many points you have.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's where they send you. So, luckily, bro, by the grace of God, I don't know how it happened, but I had low enough points that I went straight to a work center. I don't understand. I don't get it, but it happened.
Yeah.
After I went to the work center, they sent me to William S. Key. I had 5 points while I was at the work center.
No, yeah, you need 7 for we go to a medium, huh?
The failed drug test gave me plus 2 points. And instead of staying at the work center, they sent me up in security, and I ended up doing the rest of my time at William S. Key.
Wow.
It was considered a minimum, but it was behind a fence. It was
Yeah.
It was kind of rough, but
You have a lot of people out there?
it's closed down today.
Oh, yeah, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's some people that came from the Keys.
Yeah, that's a yard. It's not the work center.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. The day I got to the yard, the day after I got to the yard, I was walking with some brothers across the yard. There was a couple Savage Boy members.
Yeah.
There was a couple just regular natives. And I was just kicking it I was just trying to get the feel on things.
Yeah.
And I was cruising with them. And I was like, yo, where we going? They was like, shit, we're going to pick up our knives. I was like, damn, what? What you mean? He was like, oh yeah, we're going to pick up our knives. He was like, we had to hide them. We had to bury them on the yard. And then we went and picked them. They had them buried underneath an air conditioner unit.
Damn.
On the yard. Yeah, for like it was the maintenance shop or the CNC shop or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was kind of new.
Mm-hmm.
And I had this dude, I was working in the kitchen. I was getting my hustle. I had to get a job ASAP, right? I had to figure out some money, right?
Yeah.
So I was talking to my neighbors, my cellies. I was talking to everyone in the unit, and I'm telling them, I'm like, hey, like, I need to make some money. Like, what do I do? What do I do that this gonna be easy for me?
Yeah.
And it's like, man, just get a job. I got a job in the kitchen in the chow hall.
Yeah.
At first, and I was taking food back to the unit, selling it. I was taking sugar, yeast, all that shit in the kitchen. I was taking it back to the unit to sell it because everything's money, everything's currency in prison.
Yep.
So, I would take everything I could back to the unit. We would make sandwiches, like we would make so the yard, they wouldn't get egg sandwiches with sausage or bacon or anything.
Yep.
And that's the type of stuff we would make in the kitchen. Like for the kitchen ladies, And then, you know, we would, of course, get what was left, and
Oh yeah.
we would take that back to the yard and sell it. Sell it for high dollar too. It's high commodity.
Yeah, especially you had a bunch of red rockets.
Yeah, red rockets.
Pause.
Red rockets.
They put them on the cut up list.
Yeah.
Has its perks, huh?
Yeah, for sure. I made a few dollars. Real sketchy though, man. You know, they won't let you take stuff back to the unit. The police won't.
No.
The kitchen ladies don't care,
Yeah.
but the police won't let you take it back.
Yeah. Contraband, huh?
So we would always have to sneak it out.
Yeah.
So when it was chow time, we would have our pack ready,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, half the time we would send it through the the tray hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
We would send
To
it
the
through
bean
there. We would let somebody walk out with it in their jacket or something.
Yeah.
Take it back to the unit. Man, there's even times we would throw it in the dumpster. You know, wrap it. We would wrap it up real good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Several trash bags. And
Yeah.
then toss it in the dumpster, and then eventually have someone go back and get it,
Mm-hmm.
or whenever it's time for you to go back, you would go get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's gross. That's gross.
That is,
Motherfucker.
that is gross.
Yeah. Eventually, after the chow hall, man, the chow hall, that wasn't nowhere to make no money. That was just a good place to eat, you know,
Yeah.
and have a couple dollars. That's it.
Yeah.
Because you're not bringing a lot of shit back when you're working in the kitchen. You're bringing some shit back, but if you're bringing too much back, you're gonna get caught.
Yeah.
So
you only get to bring certain shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're very limited on the
Yeah.
shit that you can get too, like sugar, yeast.
Yeah.
That's how you make the dough, all the bread. That's how you know, and the yeast, that's very good for hooch.
For the hooch.
And all the sugar is good for the hooch.
Thanks for tuning in and being a part of this channel. If you enjoyed this one, leave us a like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to follow us to stay connected. Follow us on TikTok at Corrections Reflections, and find the Guilty brand on Etsy at Corrections Co. This is Corrections Reflections with Will and Boo.